Well, welcome. Today we're talking about something major. We're going to talk about your company name. Some of y'all going to love me. Some of y'all going to hate me because you're sitting there with company names that I am about to just straight bash. And it's okay. This is a learning experience. We're here together. We're going to learn together. We're going to make some changes. And if you have not taken any of my courses, you probably going to get hurt the most. If you've taken the course, you know how I feel about certain names and how names can help your business. But before we do all of that, before we get all slick with it and go there, we got to roll some graphics so you can know what I'm about. Let's do that. What's going on? What's going on? If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Ty. I'm a former Army combat photographer and the owner of a video production company based out of Dallas, Texas, just called FlashFilm Media. And this channel right here, this channel is about people that's trying to get that bag. Content creators that want to learn the business side of the industry. If you want to learn how to edit pictures to make your girlfriend look like she can actually fit that dress, this ain't it, chief. But today we're going to talk about something big, very important, that we talk about your company name. A lot of people don't understand how important this is or how just having the right name helps your business close more sales. And I'm gonna punch you in the throat. I'm gonna keep punching you in the throat. I gotta do this because people are like, well, what is all this about? If you've taken this course, you know we start with understanding who you are for. I hope your moms and dad told you that. In this world, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. No matter what you do, no matter how you present yourself, no matter how much icing you put on your cake, people just not going to like it. You need to find your audience and you need to rock with them. You need to find your people and you need to serve them well, right? You need to make sure that they understand, what you offer and you are presenting that to that client. That's something that your camera can't dictate, what you're good at can't dictate, what's going on in your life can't dictate. You have to make the determination as to who you want to work with. So a lot of times as content creators, what we do is we think we can do everything and we can serve everybody. And that's the wrong way to be successful. You have to understand who you want to service, who you want to be your target client, your ideal customer, who you want to create content for. I cannot tell you how many content creators never think of that. They just want to click a button on their camera and it generate money. Now, that leads us to a company name. If your company name is like a Johnson Photography, a Bob Photography, who are you talking to? Who attention are you trying to get? Yours? Because it's successful at getting your own attention. If you feel good about your company name, great for you. I want you to take $1 out of your right pocket, put it in your left pocket and see if it multiplies, because stroking your own ego won't get you paid. I want to be honest with you. It's something that creatives, we struggle with because we're so big on ego and art and being creative. And, I do this and this is what I'm an artist. And, artists like to create stuff and just make rules and everybody just go with the flow and just look at it and be in awe. You know what I mean? Artists like to do that, but you can't pay yourself. We need to find out who our target audience is and what works for them, what they like. That is why I'm telling you to develop a relationship with somebody who can tell you what's right or what's wrong. You're going to skip a whole lot of downtime and years of trying to figure this out. All you got to do is ask the right people. I say that to say this. In the master courses, we talk about how to build your brand and how to understand after you have selected what you want to do, who values that. When you understand who value that, that is when you create a name that they value. It all makes sense now, don't it? But it's a process. So if your name is Johnson Photography, don't nobody but your mama value that name. And guess what? She ain't gonna buy from you. She brought you into this world. She want them pictures for free. So let's talk a little bit about ways that A great name can help your business. And a lot of people with lack of business knowledge, there are a lot of issues and problems that you unknowingly create for yourself that makes your life harder, right? Let me give you an example. And there's a great book called Freakonomics, and it's something I've personally experienced. And it's unfortunate, but it's the world we live in, not knocking nobody. But when you have a name that's an ethnic sounding name, it's harder for you to get a job. I'll give you an example. They use the name Tyrone, which you already know. You think of the name Tyrone, you think of a person of a certain color. They get 33% less callbacks because of their name alone. When they did this test, they put 2 resumes, same everything but the name. I myself personally know for a fact that I've submitted resumes to companies back in the day using Ty and Tyrone, and Ty would always get called back. So when you have a business name, your business name is going to suffer from that. If your name doesn't reflect the fact that you are a subject matter expert, it's going to be harder for you to gain and get business. Don't care how much SEO money you spend, you're going to have to spend more ad revenue and more SEO money to get the same results as someone who has a business name that reflects what they do. If you're a dog groomer photographer or dog photographer and your name is something like Fluffy Photos compared to Johnson's Photography, Fluffy Photos could be number 8 or 9 on the list. Johnson have to almost be number 1 to overcome that company because the name speaks to that target audience. Now, I'm not saying this cannot be overcome. It can, but companies that usually overcome this have $1 million ad budget. If you have $1 million ad budget, I'm not talking to you. If you are a regular guy like me that's coming out of pocket trying to grow this business and every dollar counts, you are who I am talking to. If you can make your business easier, if you can make your ability to get a lead 40% easier, it will help you in the long run. I don't need to do the math on how many more clients that is and how much more revenue that is per year. If you can get 40% more clients simply by having a different name, something that don't cost you anything. Well, it may cost you now if you decide to change it or get a DBA. 40% more is probably what you need to quit your day job. And it could have been there if the name reflect the target audience. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at FlashFilmAcademy.com. You can go to FlashFilmAcademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. Just, yeah, you know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.